Okay, I'm going to show you how to make your own effect in Final Cut Pro if you have Motion, Apple Motion. And if you don't have it, then I show you how to install one you downloaded off the internet, for example, and where it ends up and how this whole thing works. So this is my Final Cut project, and there is me cutting a tree with a chainsaw. And what I would like to do is I would like to use this light bulb here, in here, with this length. I want to display that, maybe a little smaller. Let's scale this down. Right? And I want this to blink. Let me move this over a little to the left. Okay. So when I play right now, it will be there the whole time. Right? But I want this thing to blink. On, off, on, off. Okay. So I'm skipping some frames here because I'm recording the screen. But okay. So I want this thing to come on, off, on, off, on, off. Blinking, right? And then we have here the effect browser. There's all my effects. And I downloaded some from the internet already. And here they are called custom. And there is the Final Cut King had one in here. So there is a few you can download for free. And we want to add another section here with our own. Alright. For that we need a motion. And I double click on motion to open it. And it probably opens, yeah, there it is with the project browser. I want to do a Final Cut effect. I want this in a higher resolution, like 1080, and I have to set the frame rate. Now, I want to do a blinking effect, and so for that effect I don't need a high frame rate. I want to go low, because I want to be able to change the blink frequency a little nicer. So if I would pick a high frame rate, like 60 frames per second, my speed slider and this whole thing will act weird. So 10 or 15 would be a great number. Let's do 10 because I really want to try how that works. So I'm going to say open, and then I have to adjust my window size so for you to see. Okay, and what we see here is the effect source. So if you drag your effect later onto something, like if it's a text or a picture of the light bulb or a whole movie clip, this will be that effect source, this here. And I want to change the opacity of this from 0 to 100. 0, it's off. 100, it's on. And I want to turn this on, off, on, off. Okay, so I go to my library, and I'm looking for behaviors. And I want to change parameters. There we go. And then in here, I have oscillate. That is a very good one. I want to take this one and drag it above of the effect source. And in the inspector, I can see the settings of this oscillator. It's applied to nothing. That's not good because I need to apply this to properties, blending, and opacity. So then this oscillator will change opacity. Now it's written down here. Okay, if I play this now, this will blink. On, off, on, off. Okay, you saw that. If I change the speed to faster, it will blink faster, right? Do this. Now you see fast blinking, right? So let's leave this here at 40. And the way it blinks, it changes the opacity. When I scroll slowly, you can see it's going up and down and up and down. It's a sine wave, how it turns this on and off. This is here sine wave. You can also use square, then it will be more abrupt, it will be more flashy. More like bam, 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 okay? That's what I want. Good. When I put this thing into Final Cut, I want those sliders here also in Final Cut so that I can change later the speed or whatever. Or the square sine wave thing. So what I'm going to do is I click here on this little arrow and say publish. So it will publish this selector. I want to publish the phase, the amplitude, I want to publish the speed, the start and end offset. I don't know if that is so important, but I just want to publish it because I love to publish it. So, you believe it or not, but I am done. I want to save this document with File, Save, and then I name it here, template, blah, blah, where does what? Okay, let's try this here. I'm going to explain this. So let's do this here. In my effect browser, I see here this thing is custom. Okay, this will be the category, this one here. I'm going to see if I have custom in here. I don't have custom in here, but this is the category. Okay, let's make one. Okay. And the template name will be the name what is underneath my little thing, right? So it's called here tilt shift for this one, or retro SLR. So I'm going to call this blinker. Very simple. And then we have a theme. The theme will be, I call this my gig user. This will be here the gray area. I don't want to include unused media. I could save a preview movie. I don't want that either. So now I'm going to publish this. Once it's done publishing, it will give me a message here that it's done. I don't have to wait for that. I'm going to go in here. And then I'm going to look at this. So I'm already here in custom, right? And then all of a sudden we see there is a new one in here. My gig user, and the thing is called blinker. Now, the footage is selected here. If I scroll over, you can see how this thing blinks. It's funny. Okay, so if I apply this filter now, or this effect to the lamp, and I'm going to play this, then we will see that the lamp is blinking. And we see it's like very weird. Okay, it's weird. Why? Okay, hold on a second. This one has the blink filter already applied to it. That's stupid. This one, in the previous movie, I applied it to this one. Huh. Sorry about that. So, now, this one has its own blinker with a speed of 40. When I play this, then you see my lamp blinking very slowly. Let's speed this up to 80 or 90. You see this already faster. You could do here 200 if you wanted to. See, then it's faster. Okay? My computer is acting a little weird at the moment, I don't know. But okay, so there we see it. It's blinking like I need it. And if I say, hey, I don't want square anymore, I want to try this with the sine wave, I can do that. Let's look how that works. See, then it goes more like easy and out. You can try those other waves, sawtooth. Right? It's a little different. Triangle. So those waveforms. If you change the amplitude, then it doesn't go off all the way. Right? Then it's more pulsating here. It depends on what you want to do with it. Okay, so that's how you basically make your own little filter in here. And if you don't like this preview window here, you can change that too. Let's find the filter. So we go to our hard drive, we go to our home folder here with a little house on it. Then in there we have movies, and in there we have motion templates. And in there we have our effects, and then the custom thing. Okay, and the custom thing is this My Gig User one. And there is those large PNG files in there. This one and this one. Let's open those. And there we see this. Look at this. This is this preview window they have there. And I'm going to replace this with my own. So let's open here a video. It's a video of my car. And the car is blinking, okay? So I pick one, a frame where the lights are on nicely. Here, all right, like this. With those lines, that's good. I add it, copy. And then I do a new one from clipboard, here. And then I need to change the size, okay? So Let's look at the big one. The large one has a size of 640 by 360. So let's change the size. 640 by 360, okay. Come on. It's getting so big here. So this is the one here. Let's select all and copy. We'll see. And let's paste this in here. Here. Come on. So we see this here. Put this in the center. Like this. Now it's in here. And then this one here is what size? 192 by 108. Okay, tools, image size, 192 by 108. Okay. Select all, copy. Don't need this anymore. You can delete it. This one here. Select all and paste. I have to drag it down a little here. Put this in. Like that. And then save both. Okay. So now when we open them, they look like this. And the small one looks like that. Okay. So now I have my own blinker in here. And yeah, if you want to give this to somebody else or me uploading it for you, I can compress this. So I put this MyGeek user zip online and then you can download it. And you basically drag that into the folder and then it will show up here. Now this is not refreshed, right? So you have to close Final Cut, reopen Final Cut for you to get those nice pretty preview pictures. Oh, takes a second. So here now in our custom, we see the MyGeek user filter blinker. And if you drag this onto your stuff, it will work. Now, let's show this, that it works with other stuff for a regular text, right? So, oh, my computer is a little slow. Where's the basic title here? This, right? So I want to make this work at the same time as the light. Let's change this to warning. Oh, the text here. Oh, we want the face to show a word. This is a beautiful word. Bold, maybe better and bigger. Here, right? So now, in this one, I can check, I have triangle at the speed of 200. So when I now drag my effect on this, then it makes really sense to have the same settings. Otherwise it will be completely out of whack. Video, we have to click here. I had a triangular one and the speed was 200. So and only then it will go in unison, like both at the same time. See that? And so you can drag this on anything. You could drag this on the footage if you want. And it would do it. Okay? Yeah, so I hope you have fun with this. And I hope you liked this video.